All right, guys, welcome back. Today I have my kit packed for the Presscheck Consulting No-Fail Rifle course. Here I give you guys a quick walkthrough of what I'm bringing and how I'm packing it. So first we have a Pelican 1620. I really like this case for its size and shape. Right, it doesn't scream rifle. It's just kind of a good Pelican case. It has wheels on the end. It has an extendable handle, so you can wheel it through the airport if that's how you're traveling. It fits in the trunk of pretty much every vehicle I've ever used. So you can kind of have it out of sight, which is good. You don't want your rental broken into to get your expensive case out. And it also has two metal points here for your locks, which is good because TSA rules are that any locking point needs to have a lock on it. So this one only has two locking points, and those 2 points have metal. So you don't have extra plastic loops that are basically useless, forcing you to add more locks to your case that you don't need. On the outside, I have this hook material, right, the soft side of the Velcro. You can throw your call sign patch, something like that on it if needed. If you're traveling commercially, domestically, you don't want to have a bunch of ninja stuff on your case, so take that off, and that's what I'm doing here. So inside, on the lid, that's where I put all my ninja stuff. Then top left, I have my packing list. So I'll use this when packing, and then on the way out, and when I'm finished training, I repack my case. I can then compare it to the list as well, make sure I didn't forget anything. So that list, what I have done here is I have broken down by what container. So there's a list for the Pelican, a list for the ammo can, a list for the kit bag, a list for my North Face duffel bag, a list for my cooler. So some of those things you won't see today. I'm not going to show you my cooler. That's not very interesting. I'm not going to show you my North Face bag. Also not very interesting. I will show you this Pelican case, and we'll just talk to my ammo can, which has ammo in it. Nothing really exciting there. So on top, wrapped in a issue polypro shirt, we got a 416 upper. I've done a video on this rifle before. It's a 14.5 416. I have a Vortex Razor. 1-6 on it, really great setup. So I'll be shooting that the entire course. This is the Raven Concealment Top Stop. I always get some questions about this. Right, keeps the bolt carrier group in the upper when it's taken apart, and I will link to the video about this rifle in the comment section or in the description below. Right here I have my kit bag. This is like my range bag that always goes with me. This has some really good stuff in it for any kind of range trip. So on the outside, you see in this translucent kind of section here, this is usually what you'll put like a packing list or your label for who you are, that kind of thing. But I always keep a tourniquet here. So A, I always have one on the range. B, everyone can see it. And then lastly, it's just redundancy. So if you have one on your body, typically for a major injury that you will need a tourniquet, you probably want to put two on anyway. So let's see what's in here. I got my shot timer. That's always in here. I have an RX bar. I have the Surefire in-ear ear pro. I have a Sharpie. I have a multi-tool. I have extra 123 alphas. Then I also have my range binder that has targets and other notes in it. I have a complete separate Write in the Rain notebook just in case. I have a ton of pens, more Sharpies in case someone needs them. I have some index cards, and I also have this little baggie that has all the tools for my optics. It has an extra chamber flag, more Sharpies, and some Vibrotite in there as well. So basically, this is my little maintenance kit that I always have. So the contents of this bag never change, and basically it's like a self-contained apparatus. So things that normally would be in that bag also fall into this case just for packing's sake. On that note, we see everything's kind of laid out in here, and it's all pretty solid. So it's not going to move a lot if I shake this case up or it gets thrown down a landing strip or something like that, which has happened before. Got my Sword and Ear Pro, right? That's pretty easy must-have. I have the Oakley Tombstone. I really like these glasses. I've talked to them before as well. And I have two different Prism shades. So Prism is kind of Oakley's shooting shade. It increases contrast. I think it's pretty good on like a gray, cloudy day. This lighter one helps kind of brighten things up a little bit. I have clears. You got to have clears and darks. And then, most importantly, cleaning cloth. And I have cat crap from TNVC. So good stuff there. I like keeping this in this large container because I can't lose it. I can't forget about it. And I like having those extra lenses for different lighting conditions. You know, shooting really is a visual endeavor, and you know, being able to see, right, it kind of matters. So here's the lower. So I have the lower with the stock out, so it takes up some more space, so it can't move around. Some things to note about this, right, Knight's 2-stage trigger. I like my SPR grip still. I have this sling point here from T10, so I can attach a sling kind of mid-mount if I wanted to. This is from Triad Tactical. It is a dope card. You can write on with a Sharpie. More Velcro. Kind of just my personal decision. I like that kind of feel on my cheek. I put some tape on the stock on the buffer there to kind of take up some of that that little movement, so it is a little bit tighter. And then I do like the HK push pins because it kind of just tightens up the fit. I like that. I keep a little wrench here to pop them out because they do lock. So that's the lower. And then we have the sling. Nothing too crazy here. It's a padded 2-point sling. Pretty simple. I have my Chambers Custom light fighter pistol in here, just in case, with some mags and ammo. And then we have a belt kit, right, for the pistol. You guys have probably seen this before. So I have my tourniquet here, soft tee, the IFAK, and an SSE pouch here, not a dump pouch, an SSE pouch. I have a M4 pouch, really anything else. I have 2 MP7 pouches, so these will fit 2011 magazines. That's why they're there. And then on the True North adapter, I got my holster for the 2011 with light. I have a Game Changer bag. So I'm really a huge fan of these for everything, right? So you can shoot off a barricade with it like this. That's what it's great for. But also for this class, we're getting like a good zero. I'm probably going to use it as a rear bag when I'm in the prone, getting that kind of like perfect position, perfect zero. So Game Changer bag, just a good thing to kind of have in any endeavor. Got a very inexpensive shooting mat. This is from Midway USA, I think. It's kind of maybe their brand. Yep, I think it's like $30. Just something to lay down on as I'm not in the mud. Magpul DACA pouch. This is my cleaning kit. I really don't plan on doing any cleaning during the course, right? It's just, it isn't that much round count. But I got some lubricant. I like the ALG Go Juice. I got a rag. I got a cleaning bore snake in here. Then I have an extra piston for the 416 and an extra bolt in here. So this is kind of my field expedient cleaning and repair kit that I don't expect to have to break into at all during the course. Over here, I have my bipod. It's a pretty standard Harris bipod. It's the 6 to 9 model on a LaRue mount, so it'll lock in there. Again, this is kind of for that zeroing process. I'll zero with this in the bag and take them both off and probably never use them again. Because the 416 is such a good, rigid, free float rail, you can put some good pressure on it and not affect your point of impact, not affect your zero. So it's okay to zero with a bipod in a bag for 416, but it might not be something like an M4 that has a standard style rail. In the bottom here, laying flat, I got 2 20-round PMags. Again, these are kind of for the zero process. This one's empty. This one is full. I have this belt pouch. This is from Blue Force Gear. It's their standard belt pouch. It's the 10-speed elastic. And then I also have a chest rig. So this is made by Eagle. It's kind of their low pro chest rig. It does come with elastic loops that are kind of velcroed in there. So I took those off because these mags do fit pretty tight when they're on your body. Then I have another Blue Force Gear 10-speed pouch up front. This is kind of what I'll wear during the course. This plus this will be how I'm going to carry rifle mags if I'm not wearing kind of that bow belt setup. So we'll see how it shakes out. I am using GI mags. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. These work fine. What I like about them for this application is that they go in and out of that chest rig way easier than PMags do. This chest rig was really designed for aluminum mags, and PMags they're just too tight. So we're going to run GI mags, not PMags for this, and that's okay, right? Like a good GI mag isn't going to be the end of the world. And if it breaks, we just throw it out and get a new one. And by breaks, I mean it doesn't work. Okay, over here, I got this tripod, right, with pig saddle, this whole monstrosity. I'm going to bring this just in case. It's in the optional packing list. I don't expect to use it, but who knows? Maybe we'll have a bunch of advanced shooters and we'll move forward into some other neat stuff. And this is what I'll have. Ammo. So I like to use this plastic ammo can. I'm bringing about 1,000 rounds of 5.56. The packing list is about 800. I'll bring some extra just in case. But I'll use this plastic ammo can because it holds a little bit more than GI1. It's lighter. It doesn't bust up vehicles as much. So I have that. That's it. Pretty simple. I'm not bringing an extra rifle. The 416, it's been fine. I've never had a problem with it. I got extra parts. I'm not really concerned about it going down. I'm not bringing anything really crazy as far as optics go. The Vortex Razor 1-6, it's kind of a good dual optic. It's not like a precision optic. It's not a basic red dot with magnifier. So it's kind of right there in the middle. I am bringing a chest rig. It's usually what I would not bring to like a open enrollment course, but it is in the packing list. So we're bringing it, and this is kind of like a good way to just have some ammo on you and not worry about kind of going back and forth off the line. As far as chest rigs go, this is very unobtrusive, even though it is in kind of a loud color there. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I look forward to getting back from the course, let you guys know what I think, and letting you know what pieces of gear I did and didn't use.